when we last met.
Do we have D&D music? Okay.
I should pant the character sheets go?
Yeah, I should, because...
Holy shit. Someone's got a +1 versus pussy.
Seeing that I'm Jeff, please give me that character sheet. I don't know, where did Jeff leave off?
We'll find out. Yeah.
He'll recap it for us.
All right, go ahead, Spencer. You can recap it.
I'm about to. Last time on Harmontown, our party had been defeated by a squad of blade-armed shadows, choked to unconsciousness by acrid shadowy smoke and lacerated by many bladed limbs. The gang was unconsciously dragged off into the darkness beyond the Ebon Gate. Our gang awoke, hurting and exhausted. This is kind of funky. I dig it, though. In the middle of a massive circular ring, crowds of shadows were in attendance, watching the center of the ring. Our heroes quickly discovered they were chained together and anchored to a wall and also guarded by a group of shadow men. Their situation seemed hopeless. They stared intently at a large, Breffy-like man who was forced to fight his own shadow. Trying to burst their chains, the group could only struggle in vain as they watched the shadow tear Breffy 2 limb from limb. The shadow triumphantly... There's so many shadows. Jesus Christ. Triumphantly took to the stands, and the shadow men guarding our heroes dragged them towards the center ring. They were met by familiar faces. It was their own shadows. Combat is now. Fighting is happening. Battle is current.
Wow, you kind of synced up as much as possible, even when there's some weird public domain.
Yeah, fuck music.
Your dungeon master recap still comes in at a punctuated time.
Did you see I got my special D&D gold microphone? I'm like the asshole at the bar who brings his own like cue stick, you know? You had to switch it out. Visual jokes work great on podcasts.
That mic is so much better.
Could you just leave it on? It's fairly standard to just leave it on.
He's tried to
He's an
point it
artist
out.
too, man.
All right, so we're all unchained and we're all facing shadow versions of ourselves.
Yeah, you guys faced off. Mulrain, you were piloted by... Was it Denise?
Yeah, Denise.
Yeah. Well, you were piloted by Denise, and you fired off some
Denise
arrows. And you hit one of the shadows with your arrows, and then they fired arrows, and then it was fighting time.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Denise.
Hey, what time is it?
Fighting time.
No, I wasn't trying to whoop up the crowd. Is it night or day?
Who let the dogs out?
Fighting time.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I need to know.
It's the shadowy kind of purgatory-like realm where it's always gray and black. It would be more like nighttime, but at the same time, there's kind of like a... Nah, it's just dark.
It's fighting time.
But if it's dark, how can we see shadows?
Is it sepia like Bob's dreams?
You are a gnome, and you have low light vision, which lets you see a little bit better than your average person. So you can kind of see
that's why I noticed that I've got that ability. So it's all on my shoulders, really.
Tiny, short shoulders. You're like 3 feet tall, by the way.
Yeah,
the character I'm playing.
Yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of these people have never been exposed to me, and I don't want you putting
They
that
saw
out.
you walk in.
They think I'm Danny DeVito right now.
Do they think you're like way closer? Do you look normal size like Gandalf? That's a perspective joke. Thank you.
And sorry to ask this again, but as you know, I'm sometimes drunk when we're playing. We got our spells kind of reset a little bit.
Yeah, you guys regained all your health and your spells came back. I don't know if it was your chains dissolving or the dark sun shining, but one of the two did it.
You know what it is.
I don't recall. I explicitly said one of those two, and I currently don't remember.
Spencer, what's Coco's status? Is she fighting her own shadow?
You have Shadow Coco, but there isn't like a Shadow Coco doppelganger facing her down. So I guess
Okay,
you
but
guys
Shadow
have-
Coco's good, or is she suddenly like, oh shit, the
She hasn't
shadows
turned
are...
on you yet. I mean, who knows, man?
Okay. So what do we got? Initiative or what? Who's going first?
Mulray went first. I like to just go in towards me order, so I'm gonna go to you next.
All right. I got this level 3 spell called Suggestion.
Yeah.
And I'd like, is that the kind of spell I could use to maybe turn these guys against each other?
A suggestion spell would it would make him kind of regard you better, or like take an action maybe, but it won't let him turn on his friends or like do something.
But Charmed
suicidal.
Person would do that maybe, right?
Maybe, but these aren't people; they're monsters.
So is your mama.
That's true.
Really good stuff.
She's a monster.
And listen to the podcast.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Does
she's
she
great.
a monster?
No.
No,
Does
no,
she
no, no,
listen
no.
to the podcast?
Yeah.
Shout out to Spencer's mom. She's
You
lovely.
monster. Whoop, whoop. She'll hear it. It'll be great. Okay, so yeah, it's still your turn. I don't think you cast anything, right?
All right, fuck it. Then, speaking of your mama, I would like to cast Summon Monster 3.
Oh, your mom's a level 3 monster.
What monster did you want to summon there?
How about that classic? Isn't there some kind of orangutan or something? Or, how about my scorpions, Keith and David?
All right, yeah.
I'll start with Keith.
Well, okay, so since you're casting summon level 3, you can actually cast 2 scorpions since they're lower
okay,
level.
Keith and David.
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
them from their.
Keith and David launch into being and clack slowly towards the foes. They attack Chris DeBerg as well as
What? Oh.
Shadow Chris
Oh,
DeBerg.
please say that.
Going forward, I will, as well as Shadow Sharpie. Keith makes his mark, but David is not so lucky. Keith deals 4 damage to Shadow Christopher.
Lame.
Yep. At the same time, Shadow Quark leaps across the battlefield and launches himself directly at... No, I'm sorry, Shadow Sharpie.
Go ahead.
Shadow
What's going
Sharpie.
on? Do you want to talk about something tonight? You came
My
late.
mom's a racist, okay?
Your mom's going to love this episode.
I think it's your turn, right?
I was still going.
Yeah.
Launching himself directly at Sharpie. Shadow Sharpie's arms are wreathed in electrical crackling energy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe I can learn some moves from this guy.
Yeah, I could get songwriting tips from my guy.
Yeah.
So he attacked.
And he misses. He flies directly and lands belly first in the dirt. I'm putting it at Quark's turn, who's played by you.
All right. So I want to cast a spell. I think it's a 1, and it's the dancing lights.
Yeah. So dancing lights conjures several dancing lights.
I knew that.
And so if you do that, you'll be able to control them and make them kind of move around and dance.
Really, I'm trying to
Choose what
confuse
color
and
they
make
are.
the.
Are you trying to start a party?
I want the shadows to disappear with the lights.
All right, I like that.
All right.
That's not bad.
No, it's great. I like that.
Summoning forth several teeny bursts of light.
Can I sing Dancing Queen while this happens?
I'd recommend it.
They're going to be distracted.
Yeah. I'll sing Dancing Queen just to distract
You
them.
notice your lights are rather supernaturally dim. They don't even seem to be lighting up much at all.
Oh, yeah.
It's as if the shadow plane dampens lights.
Now we both
that's
look
a
like
drag.
idiots.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. At the same time, Shadow Quark launches himself at real-time Christaberg, swinging his blade wickedly. Oh, wow. Striking Christaberg squarely in his jaw. That's a bad place to strike squarely. Dealing 7 damage.
Whatever, you decided that. The die didn't say jaw on it.
I have a dice that says jaw on it.
Do you really?
No.
Okay.
Wow, you sold the shit out of that.
He should have held up his fist when he said that.
I got a twice as a jaw on it.
With your name on it.
Right.
It's got two sides, your face and it.
It's your ass.
All right, so that happens. Putting it at Christaberg's turn.
All right. Well, I don't really have. Oh, I have a poison dagger.
True.
I tie a rope to it.
God damn it.
I can throw a dagger, right?
You can throw a dagger.
Yeah. So I tie it to a rope, and I throw it at. Which one's closest to me? Which one's the biggest target?
The closest is Shadow Sharpie right now.
All right, I go. Can I just stab Shadow Sharpie with it? Am I close enough to stab him?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right.
I still tie the rope just because I like that.
All right. You stab Shadow Sharpie in the gut with your dagger. The poison soaks into his body, and he takes 6 damage.
All right.
He doesn't seem to be affected by the poison, which is weird. It happens.
What about the rope?
The rope is still attached to the knife, I imagine.
He doesn't seem to be affected by the rope.
Is that so you can pull your dagger back?
Yeah, so I could throw it and then pull it back.
Why
I mean,
didn't
it's
you
not a
use,
string. I
You
like
should've
picture
used-
tying a rope that would be like thicker than a knife, like tying it to
you
a.
should have used bungee.
It's like Scorpion. Do you know Mortal Kombat? Get over here. I'm trying to do that move.
Right.
Shadow Christaberg hides among the shadows.
You should have tied it
you
to a boomerang.
I don't have a boomerang.
A boomerang will come back anyway.
Yeah, but you tie a knife to a boomerang.
That will fuck a bitch up.
A knife-a-rang.
A knife-a-rang.
We gotta patent this.
Putting it in. Mulrain's turn.
What is Shadow Coco's relationship with Shadow Mulrain?
That would not be something you could divine in a glance or two.
Interesting. Coco.
I feel like you're jealous of Shadow Mulrain. And like a very...
I mean, she looks thinner. She's so dark.
that's a very...
Coco. Shadow Coco. Will you approach Mulrain and try to get Shadow Mulrain and get her to mount you? Yes.
Shadow Coco doesn't talk.
Well, does she do it?
She's slowly... Are you riding her?
Yeah, what are you hoping
I'm
to
not-
accomplish?
I have a plan, you guys.
Well, are you riding her?
Am I riding her? No, I am not riding
so
her.
yeah, she walks off away from
Okay, well, can I tell her my entire plan then?
Nah, she's already doing it. You could call it out to her.
Should we
Well,
give him...
then the shadows will hear.
All right, fine.
Well, I'm able to control my voice in a way where she hears me and the shadows don't hear me.
A soliloquy.
Coco, this is my idea. You're going to approach Shadow Mulrain and do that thing with your back that makes us want to mount you. And are we near any cliffs?
No, you're in the middle of a giant arena type thing.
Oh, an arena. But there are walls to the
They're
arena.
giant walls. They're really far off, though.
Okay, well, no, that's fine because Coco's fast.
Yeah.
Coco, you're going to get Shadow Mulrain to mount you, and then I know how we always talk about physics when we're writing. You're going to run as fast as you can towards one of the walls and stop just short of the wall, and then Shadow Mulrain will fly into the wall and surely die 100%.
Yeah, do you have...
Surely.
Do you have that die, Spencer?
That's just a coin flip for that. Anyway, yeah, so she hears your plan, presumably, and is trotting off, and then kind of looks at Shadow Mulrain. I mean, horses can't really communicate very well, especially when they...
Oh, well, you have not looked in the face of a horse, my friend.
This doesn't really have, like, a countenance. It's, like, just dull black.
But it's shadow to shadow.
That's true. That's true.
Well, why doesn't it do the thing with the bag that makes us want to mount them?
You could consider
Direct quote.
All right. Well, as you know, Shadow Coco approaches, Mulrain kind of gets jumpy. Shadow Mulrain, and fires off 3 arrows. At Shadow Coco. Things happen, you guys.
All the ladies in the audience are like, "God, the horse!"
Dealing 20 damage.
Oh my god. Oh, Shadow Coco.
Can't we just turn on a light? Does anyone have a light?
That's
what Disco Boy tried to do.
That's what I tried to do.
We all tried that. Everyone tries with the light, and it's just the light doesn't work here. It's not. I mean, Jesus Christ! If a book of matches would make you a god here, I mean, it's not. It's not like having a bucket of water in Witch World.
Shadow Coco stumbles as if injured.
Whoa.
Duh.
Putting it at Sharpie's turn.
Okay, I'm going to take a page from my Shadow Self's playbook, and cast. Is he still laying there?
He's still laying.
I'm going to hit him with the shocking grasp.
All right. You find him much easier to hit lying on the ground.
That's what I said in college.
Electricity surges through your arm and flows into the lying on the ground wizard.
It's my comedy.
20 damage.
Whoa! Shocking grasp!
Sharpie leaps to his feet and, taking a step back, waves his arm. Just the one arm, I guess. Yeah. Casting a fireball spell. It flies into the middle of your group and hits friend and foe alike.
This is the Shadow Sharpie, though.
Yeah, Shadow Sharpie.
It's a good move, Fireball.
Yeah.
You still have respect for the Shadow guys' moves? That's good stuff.
Everybody but Shadow Christopher gets hit for damage.
Fuck yeah.
No,
you got hit too.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Shadow Christopher.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck yeah. I love to get hit.
Yeah.
Hurt me good.
Okay. Real Quark takes 20 damage.
Oh.
Real Sharpie takes 14 damage. I gotta write this down. 20. 14.
17. 20.
That's not helping. We can all say that, right?
Yeah.
Real Mulrain takes 13 damage. And did I say real Quark yet? No, real Christopher takes some damage as well.
How much?
15.
1-5?
Yeah.
So we all got kind of fucked up.
But at the same time, our Shadow Quark also takes, that's not bad, 22 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
He's almost dead, guys. Cool. You guys are almost winning a fight. This is awesome.
Can we just bring up earlier fights we've had with them? Make them feel bad?
I guess that could happen. Putting it at Quark's turn.
All right. So Shadow, I'm going to attack Shadow Quark. Because I can move really fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him with my nutsack.
You aren't as proficient with your nutsack as you are a sword.
Okay.
I mean, you could do either.
Well, maybe,
Yeah.
could I hit him with my 6 knives?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm going to hit him with.
Does it really say nutsack?
Yeah, I have a
possession?
nutsack.
Yeah, it's he uses it to bribe squirrels that he summons.
Never brought that up.
So it really is a sack full of nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I thought I was going to teabag my...
No, you have to wait till they're dead. Otherwise, they just attack
when
you.
they're down.
Is there a water back in the green room there? I'm sitting next to this bucket of vodka, and so my first day of sobriety is not going.
Yeah, the vodka's in there.
Getting my ass kicked by shadows and.
Hello, Dan. I understand you. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I care, Dan.
I'm assuming you're attacking with a knife.
Yeah, I'm a 6 knives.
I thought
thank you
that
so
was
much.
happening.
I'm getting super stabby up here.
Getting super stabby indeed. Although just a bit stabby, rather. You stab Shadow Quark with your knife, dealing 4 damage. I'm sorry, 6 damage.
Great.
I did math wrong. It happens.
How much damage do we have to do to kill these guys?
A couple more. Some damage.
He makes it up as he goes along.
Am I wearing
16, technically.
Am I wearing the cloak of resistance this entire time?
You are indeed. It gives you a +1 to all saves. Shadow Quark, not using his knife, instead opting for his flaming sword, attacks real Quark, striking his flank. Dealing 8 damage. Everyone's getting destroyed right now. This is awesome.
Jeez.
Putting it at Christopher's turn.
All right. Well, I have a bola. That's like a cat o' nine tails kind of thing.
It's like it's 2 weights tied together by a cord.
Oh, so it doesn't hurt. It just
It'll do a bit of damage. It'll trip people up, knock people down.
I think you forgot my scorpions a couple.
It gives it the Tumbawamba effect.
Nice.
It's the Tumbawamba effect.
So
It'll pick people up and knock them down.
And then you get up again.
But they'll get up again. That's the problem. It's kind of useless.
When I was in middle school, I went to go buy the Chumbawamba CD, but the cover of it was so scary to me because it was like a weird baby, and I was about to buy it, and then I was like, I can't buy this devil CD, and left it at the thing. Not a good story. Let's move on.
Well, you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
I wonder what the other songs on that CD were.
No one knows.
It's all that song over and over.
I think that band was kind of like some kind of like hard because they were not the kind of band that you'd expect. Like that was like a weird random thing they did.
They wanted to be the Sex Pistols.
Yeah,
they were very political.
Were they really?
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was what hit.
That sucks.
It's like being a big Who fan, and then Squeezebox gets played on the radio, and you have to explain to your friends they don't suck.
What did the Scorpions do?
Oh, they're gonna go after you.
So if I can use the bolas and get one of them on the ground, then Sharpie could electrocute him, right?
Yep.
Sharpie, what do you think of that plan?
Can I use shopping? Can I use shopping grasp again?
Yeah. That's a level 1 spell. You got quite a few of those as far as I know.
And he got
someone's babysitter's calling. I'm going. What happened to you? You owe me $600, and I put your baby in the oven. Because I was 13 when I got the job, and now I'm experimenting with acid.
I'm saying the show's going long.
That was a really fully fleshed out person on the other end of that call. They had a whole arc.
He had a lot of backstory.
I'm going to make a request to the Tumblr community to unpack that with pictures.
So I do the bola, and I get one of them down. Which one?
Which one?
Let's do one that has good health.
Good health. That'd be Mulrain, or you can't see your doppelganger, so probably Mulrain or Sharpie.
Let's do Sharpie.
All right.
Because he fucked us with those fireball things.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, you hit him. Okay. It strikes his legs, and it wraps around his legs, and with a start, he falls over, kind of like a felled tree, striking the ground with great vigor and aplomb.
Great. So Sharpie, next time you can just go over and
Keith and David, the Scorpions, wheel around and pull up on Quark, Shadow Quark rather, and strike his surface. It sounded a lot more feasible in my headspace. For the purist, I already rolled the attacks earlier. I'm not just bullshitting this. Dealing 2 and 5 damage to Quark.
Oh, man. Why always me?
Oh, Shadow Quark. Sorry, everyone. This is very confusing. I need to get a diagram.
Man, these Scorpions suck as much as the band.
Some monsters aren't that great, yeah. But it happens. Do you want another turn, or should we cut it soon?
I'd like to go.
I bet.
Like leave or do a turn?
No, do a turn. I'd like to have a turn.
All right.
You want to shoot? You have to shoot some deer.
I'm gonna blast him. Is there a toilet nearby?
Murdered some deer. Don't go in there for 20 minutes.
Seriously, I shot a bear.
I gotta go so bad right now. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm not gonna look at you guys.
May I summon the great and powerful Marbles, the monkey?
Yes.
You should have said no.
Shadows! Attack! He'll know what I mean.
Who are you attacking?
We murder the monkey.
Yeah, who are you attacking at?
Marbles is going to attack all the shadows. And can I give him some tools?
Nah.
Give him a little outfit and a tricycle.
And a mouth gag.
Hey man, that's not cool to monkeys.
Just the one target.
All right. Who has the most?
Maybe the one down on the ground would be. I don't know. I just I did something and I feel like.
I send Marbles towards. Who's the one down on the ground?
Well, Sharpie's down, but Quark is almost dead.
Yeah. Shadow Sharpie's on the ground. Quark is on the ropes.
All right. Well, I guess
Shadow
I could do that. I really believe in Marbles. I think that he could do a lot of damage to someone who had a lot to lose.
Sure, man. Monkeys will fuck you up.
Yeah, go for a strong one.
Okay. Who's the strongest right now?
Mulrain.
That's debatable. Probably Mulrain has the most health.
I don't know why I'm flattered. I mean, it's not me. It's Shadow Mulrain.
Even Mulrain is not you.
What? Attack Shadow Mulrain!
That happens. Yeah. Bubbles leaps atop Shadow.
Marbles!
Bubbles.
Bubbles is Michael Jackson's monkey. Yeah.
I'm an old man now.
No, bubbles are useless. Marbles hit things.
Was there
and
another
get
summon
everywhere.
marbles, summon monsters? I'm done talking.
Bubbles is Michael Jackson's.
Good night, everybody. No. What if that ended the show?
Do you see how quickly they applauded? Oh, good.
Yeah, they're like.
Yeah. Okay, so he strikes Shadow Mulrain, dealing 4 damage. Just the 4. It's a small monkey.
I have giant scorpions and they do like 2 points of damage. I mean, what do you want?
These things happen.
It's fine.
It has no tools to fight with. Like you could kill a monkey very easily.
I don't understand why I can't give Marbles tools. He has hands. He's eager. He's got a great spirit and a great backstory.
He's in it for himself. He's like he just appeared here. He's gonna rip some hair out. He's not looking to apply technology to situations.
Right, but how do you? So we don't have.
He has a T-shirt. He has a T-shirt that says that.
Maybe if I summon a monolith, like Marbles will touch it, and 3,000 years from now,
jump around.
Spencer, I have a connection to him. Also, I have high nature. Yes, I do. Yes, you can't tell me what I have a connection with and what I don't.
I am quite literally, quite figuratively God of this realm.
Great work, everyone. But I have handle animal and knowledge of nature.
All of these are true.
All right.
You got her to do something. Without that, it would not even have been 4 damage.
It might have not even known how to use a wrench or whatever.
All right.
It might have failed harder.
it could give it could like if it was fighting termites, and you gave it a stick.
Yeah,
like, it could possibly like use the stick to gather the termites. God damn it! What? All right.
Monkeys rip people's faces off.
Yeah.
This is a very little monkey. This is like a foot.
Like a kuchin.
Oh, have you seen Jumanji?
That's not a good conversation starter.
and saying it angry.
Yeah.
You're on a first date.
Have you seen Jumanji?
Hi, my name is Troy. Hi, I'm Aaron. Have you seen Jumanji?
Terrible icebreaker.
Do you even know? Your car will get crushed by a monkey. They'll ruin your dishes and they'll look like they're having a great time. Robin Williams.
Yes, that
I can connect dots.
is. He was in
Do
that.
you like that, Adam?
All right. Well, we should. I don't. I guess we're not going to.
I don't want to play Dungeons and Dragons anymore.
I don't think you wanted to play when you sat down.
You did look a little grumpy. It's we gotta.
I mean, are you at the end of your role?
No, I just thought that'd be a funny way to end the segment.
It was. It was.
It was funny. It was
Thanks,
funny.
thanks, guys.
All right. Let's.